excited to be part of making history because we're making history. I'm looking forward to meeting Azziad. Oh my God, that's the one I'm really looking forward to meet. I hear we're going to be emceeing together. So that's going to be a highlight for today. In fact, I even told my wife, I'm going to meet Azziad today. I'll get a selfie.
What do you know about her?
She's got the best smile ever, and I'm not a conco.
So I created the show, and seeing as I know very little about music, I reached out to Enos, who of course is a great expert and has a huge name as far as any musical performances go. And he's done lots of music videos. He's done lots of similar setups.
It was its baby. He had the ideas, the vision in terms of even the direction that he was trying to sell. And we also had a lot of ideas that we had in terms of now the vision, how it's going to look. Even if it's a studio shot, it's supposed to create an effect that it's happening during the day. I realized that the way Concert Nyumbani is placed is it gives you that feel of just feeling and appreciating people. So we ended up now going towards the cool side. Then I proposed the idea, let's have, instead of a sun, we have a moon. You're like at the edge of a forest. So that's the idea.
To be honest with you, I don't quite see it yet. So when I went on set and saw the blob first, so just a blob, it was just a white blob. It made no sense to me.
Very few lights will reach the background. The idea is to almost like dim most of the lights and have a spotlight.
I like them.
Yes, just have a spotlight on them. Of course, it's a studio set, and you can clearly see it's a studio set. So, but you just want to sell the realism of it. So you're just putting a lot of sand here.
It's a nice forest that has beach sand.
Leo wamenichagulia tu watu wangu wote, unaona. At the band, my brothers, my big brothers, and then there are a list of amazing poets. Kuna Sitawa, kuna Jazia, kuna Mumbi, the poet. Like, it's such an amazing experience kufanya such an amazing project now, I say. So ni golden kupata hawa watu at this period na kuwa collect pamoja.
Yo, it's an exciting project. First of all, personally nimemiss poetry manze. And being on the same stage ama area na mseka Sitawa, waseka Mumbi. Also the thing that excites me more is the whole idea and the whole reason that just drives the whole project, you know, it's a good cause.
Of all the productions that we do as a company, Concert Nyumbani is different because of a couple of reasons. The first one is it was the first production, not really the first, but in the recent past, the only production that's been done with not just the team at Documentary Reality TV, but also in partnership with other production houses. We also treated almost all the organizations where the artists are signed as partners to meet the criteria for Kenya Film Commission, in that they're supposed to be supporting artists. And we wanted this project to put food on the table of as many artists as possible. And I think now, by the time we closed, the number was above 50, the number of people who had participated in the project.
I think this concert is extremely important because as everyone who's in the front line is working hard right now, sometimes you might get lost. And it's important for us just to appreciate that positivity and also bring back that positive feeling.
We can't wait to entertain the people so that they can have fun back at home. And wasetu stay safe, sanitize, keep a safe distance, and all will be well, I'll see you.
So we're going for that Sunday afternoon family viewing. So we want the kids to watch, we want your mom to watch, we want your granddad to watch, we want those wazés who are still breaking the rules and meeting up in bars in the afternoon. If there's no football on the day, hopefully they'll also watch. Even as you're performing or you're working on anything, I want that very interactive, playful feel. At no point do I want it to be a serious production. Do you understand what I mean? So even if you're a poet who are performing and you mess up, just laugh about it and go again. If something strikes your mind or you see, because we'll show you some of the stories that tell you about them. If something strikes your mind about it and there's something you want to add, please go ahead, yeah? We don't want it to be super structured and stiff. We want it to be very light and easygoing.
So the first story is about these three women who are making food for the police workers at Komarok barrier.
Karibu nikuwe like, mbona anapikia polisi lakini unajua pia polisi wanafanya kazi except wenye wanapigana na washindwe.
The older generation, Mwaniki, is at risk. So for her being 62 years old and she's making food every day for 40 people, this is a lady who's risking her lives. But despite that, she's out there every day making food for the police officers, for the workers the community workers who are at this particular barrier. So as artists, even as you're thinking about the story and even the host as you're talking about that, I want you to get that human and really look at these are people who tunajua watu.
Ni story touching sana. And vitu kaa hizo ndo zina move wasanii. Unajua vitu kaa hizo ndo zinanifanya hata mimi na move as an artist every day, because these are the things that inspire me.
Niko so inspired na niko tayari hata kuandika so many other songs out of those stories zenye nimesikia. Unaona? Lazima msanii anakaa kwa kazi sababu sisi ndio kioo cha jamii, unaona?
Most part of the documentaries are filmed outside. So we'll be fusing them with our shots or the other parts of the video which we'll shoot on this stage. So the idea was instead of just having just a normal stage with the artists with their guitars, so we just came up with an idea. Stay is also a very good friend of mine and a long-time collaborator. I've grown to a point where I just believe in her capturing maybe what idea that I have in my mind. I gave her the vision. This is what you are trying to hack. Can you hack it? And she was like, psh, anytime. Of course, right now we can't see it because it's not lit and all that.
Even when you're constructing a house, when you're on the foundation, you have your vision of living in a mansion, but you can never really know until it's done. I'm telling Enos, so there's gonna be a moon, but there's gonna be trees, and then there's gonna be stars, and then they're like, sioni. So now eventually, when they've seen it, they like it. And I'm happy.
Kuna ka feeling fulani imeko kwa hiyo setup behind it. Plus now the music, man, it's gonna be fire.
Hey, ni ya kimaajabu.
Probably ni venye Enos amesema akuko lit bado. So I can only nimeona backdrop, but I can start feeling because nimeona the whole jungle vibe and whatnot. So I can't wait.
I can't say much, but I know with Enos, everything will be all right. We've worked with him before and I know he's top notch.
First of all, nikiangalia venye tuna prepisho, naangalia so many big personalities wako hapa. Hiyo imenipea tu excitement tu venye these big personalities, these big artists, how ma poets wote wamekuja tu ku-celebrate, ku-appreciate frontline workers.
Does my bold speaking leave you somewhat surprised? Good. I'm glad for your shock. Get ready for more.
He looks at me and says, I can't tell if you're Indian or Pakistani. I'm Kenyan. Yeah, but what is your roots? Like, where are your ancestors from? I pause, begin to choose my words a little bit more carefully. I don't know.
I will teach my children that God is good all the time. And all the time, sometimes all isn't good. But all the time, at least God is always on time.
So when you hear Bensoul, what do you think? What conjures up in your mind?
Oh, I just imagine soul music, like music that reaches the soul, soothing and powerful.
Powerful.
Yeah.
Now this guy, by the way, can play 7 different instruments.
Stop. Honestly, I feel pressure. I've never hosted before. I don't know how it's gonna be. Oh my God. First of all, for hosting with him, it's huge because he's one of the, so you compare Jem to Akona Gene, I'm saying. And then me, I'm just coming there. So it's a pleasure, it's an honor. And yeah, I'm excited. I want to see how it's gonna turn out to be.
Azziad, I think she's lovely, you know. Ako tuna nice charisma yenye kila mtu ana vibe na yeye.
You know, sometimes you can tell when somebody has that spark. I'm pretty sure it's a different ground for her, but najua atatesa.
I'll ask for your interview, for your autograph later. Introducing the one and only Bensoul.
Mama, Papa, naomba baraka kwenyu niondoke mimi dada. Brother man, oh.
Remember, we are all currently operating under the pandemic. The most affected in our industry are the creatives, because most creatives are not on permanent jobs. So we had to communicate in a way that despite the challenge, when we are together, then we can be able to achieve more.
That's one of the songs.
What shoe are you wearing? I needed to ask your shoe.
Why though?
Ask my shoe.
Oh yeah. Oh, stop it! I see what you did there.
He's an awesome God. Amenipa such an awesome song. And I'm never lonely. Amenipa such an awesome love. He's an awesome God. And I wanna tell it to the world. Ili wajue ni wewe. Kama si wewe basi nani? Jiji analilodi yako kwa njia anataka bodi. Ni wewe utaprovide.
You know, it's very interesting how when we hold hands, we can do so much together. Concert Nyumbani is a dear project. Leave alone it making history. It was an appraisal concert to praise the people who are and appreciating people who are doing the good in the society. And to let everyone know that, hey, these people are doing a good job and I'll dedicate a personal song to these people.
El Shaddai, El Shaddai, El Shaddai.
Carol, tell them what their call time is so they can beat you up.
Tentatively, we'll be working with 6:30 a.m. We'll be providing breakfast, guys, and lunch.
Story ya 6:30 ni noma, lakini mimi nitakuwa hapa by 6 ndio wajue wasanii hatutaki mchezo 2020.
We hapo wametutesa.
Anyway, lakini sisi tulikuwa kwa preps, always prepared. Yeah.
Wacha jiongelele. Mimi kusema kweli mnanitesa.
Tomorrow morning 6:25 kazi ianze.
Hopefully tutakuwa hapa. Wacha tukalale.